Hello, Ashley here, and this is my update about what is going on in Britain concerning this coronavirus. Right, well, first of all, I don't know what the fuck's happened to the British people. I mean, what the fuck happened to keep calm and carry on? Keep calm and carry on has gone through the fucking window. It's like frigging Armageddon out there. And you know what? The mainstream media is not telling you, but London has been rioting. I've seen video evidence myself. London, I mean, like I said, it's not been on the news, but London has been rioting and looting. I've fucking seen idiots looting fucking Poundland. Poundland. So it's not just in the centre of London, it's in the outskirts, in the suburbs of London, where people are literally looting and setting fire to buses. The army have been sent out to certain towns, mine included. They've just suddenly appeared in town. You know, it's gone mad. Everything's gone mad. And you know what really gets to me? It's this, you know, the shops are fucking empty. You can't get a tin of beans. You can't get a tin of fucking beans, never mind toilet paper. You can't get a tin of fucking beans. And, you know, a friend of mine, he works in the butchers in Morrison's. And he said that he was walking down an aisle earlier on today, and there was an old lady looking at some pasta, and this man pretty much elbowed her out the way to get the pasta. So he was down the aisle quick, smart, and he's like, excuse me, sweetheart, to the old lady, would you like some pasta? And she said, yes, please. And he leant over and he took it out of the basket of the man, the arsehole that's being greedy, trying to get an old lady out of the way, and he gave her some pasta. Now, if people weren't being fucking selfish, there'd be enough for everybody. You know, yesterday I saw old people going out shopping. They're supposed to be, the 70 and above are supposed to be indoors. How? How are they supposed to be indoors? They've got shopping to get. And when they get shopping, to the shop, there's fuck all for them to buy. You know what? My friend who is out trying to source cat litter, never mind toilet paper, cat litter and some food, can't get any. She's in tears. She's in tears, absolute tears. And you know why? Because she walked into a shop and an old man stood there with an empty basket looking confused. And she said, are you all right, love? And he's like, no, I just want a loaf of bread. A poor old man can't get a loaf of fucking bread because of you selfish bastards out there. What the fuck do you think you're doing? What the fuck do you think you're doing? Think about other people, you selfish bunch of twats. You are causing all kinds of shit. You know, this scenario, I mean, the soldiers on the street, I mean, I'm already very, very concerned about what this great scheme of things means. But what really is pissing me off is you bunch of arseholes. Excuse me, there would be more than enough for everybody if you weren't going out being complete arseholes. And the people most vulnerable, you're ignoring and you're leaving them with fuck all. Now we've got fucking rioters in London. What? I'm sorry, the cat. I'm sorry, the cat confused me for a minute. You know, you've got riots going on in London. The media aren't telling you about it. You've got soldiers on the streets that are just moving into towns. And you know what? You're causing it. You. Oh, keep calm and carry on, my fucking arse. You know what? People in the Second World War would be fucking... I'm surprised the old people are coping with seeing what we've become. You know, all this... I mean, the head of the council where I'm at the moment was busy going on about how it's a World War spirit. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee, woman. You've actually pointed out that you've actually reported supermarkets to trading standards because they've hiked up the prices. And it isn't just your little businesses, it's proper supermarkets. You've got people ransacking the shops so that there's just random peas in the bottom of a freezer. And I have never once seen a shelf full of cat litter what have you been doing? Fighting over it and ripping it out of each other's hands? That the only thing that's left on the shelf is a few crumbs of quite a lot of crumbs of cat litter that have got no right being on that shelf. They should be all tucked up neatly in the bag, still on the fucking shelf for us to buy. If you hadn't have gone completely crazy. You know, it's just showing the mentality of people and what that actually causes. You know, and you're causing like the perfect excuse for soldiers to be on the street. Do you think that's what we really need? Do you? I mean, I'm not even talking about the coronavirus. I'm talking about what the government are doing, and what the media are doing, and what you're doing, what the people are doing. Keep calm and carry on. Do you know, and another thing, the other day, one of the things was, the coronavirus doesn't like the temperature anything above 27 degrees. And I was about to get horrified and get, on the bandwagon and jump up and down giving it horrified. How are people supposed to keep the heating at 27 degrees? Nobody can afford it. And it wasn't about your heating. It was about putting the fucking kettle on. That is the government's advice for getting over the coronavirus. Kill it with tea. Kill it with tea, for fuck's sake. Put on a brew. Now you've got the government absolutely ramping up the fear. You've got the media ramping up the fear. And you've got idiot people joining in and being ridiculous. So the old people who were supposed to be indoors are outside trying to get shopping that they can't get because you have been selfish twats. Is this the way it's going to be in future? Are you showing what Britain is? Keep calm and carry on. We exported that to the fucking world, and look what we're doing, the nation of keep calm and carry on. Selfish bunch of pricks. Selfish bunch of pricks. You know, we've got, the schools are now shut as of Friday. We don't even know when they're going to be back open, and the world, the country is not what it was. I'm not sure whether we're ever going to live like we did again last week. I don't think those days are ever coming back. I'm worried about the great scheme of things. But what really is worrying me at the moment is how people are reacting. It just shows what, if the end of the world really is happening. What a sick bunch of selfish twats. None of this sticking together, helping each other out. Every man for himself. We're coming into very sinister times. It feels sinister out there. But people aren't helping. Get a grip of yourselves. Get a fucking grip of yourselves and give your heads a wobble.